In this video, I'm going to break down, react, and review Morissette Amon versus Charisse Pempenko singing All By Myself. So, let's sing something. La la la! If you are new to my channel, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. This channel is to help you learn how to sing. Yay! So if you're like, wait, I don't really care to learn how to sing. I just want to know how my favorite singer does what they do. Well, then you're also in the right place. Today, I'm going to break down the vocals of Charisse Pempenko versus Morissette Amon. I really hope I'm saying both their names right, you guys. Both of them are singing All By Myself. So we're going to watch a little bit of one, a little bit of the other, and compare their two vocal styles to each other. So let's get started. Starting off with Charisse Pempenko. Oh, she's so cute. I've never heard her sing before. She's so nervous and little.
When I was young,
nice.
I never needed anyone.
So she delayed a little coming in on that.
Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
Okay, interesting. Already I'm hearing that she's lightly coming in. She's just gently approaching the notes, which is pretty typical for this song. There's a little hint of almost nasal quality to her. It doesn't sound closed. Can't quite put my finger on it. Let's listen in some more.
Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known.
Again, delaying on coming in.
But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home.
So, one, she's delaying when she's coming in, which is a stylistic choice of hers, obviously. When you delay coming in, it creates a pulling in sensation. She's delaying quite a bit, but it has a little more play because so many people already know this song. She kind of has to differentiate herself a little bit, and her vibrato is decently slow and deep in the chest. So let's check out how Morissette Amon starts off the song before we get into this belt. Now we do need to credit that Charisse's version is professionally filmed and recorded, whereas this Morissette Amon's is more raw and it's more fan cam. I tried to find a version that was professionally recorded and I just couldn't find one. I have a feeling they blocked it or something like that. And I'm hoping this video does go through and you get to see it. But hey, that's the risk that we take. So I'm taking that into consideration for sure. Okay, so she's definitely coming in with more air than Charisse did. Charisse came in with more of a pink tone, when I'm alone, and just like that. Morissette's coming in with a little more, but when I dial the telephone, it's got more air to it and a little bit more heavier of a tone. And she's adding a little more flavor to it. Yeah. All right, let's hear it. wish I had a way better version of this. If you guys, your ears are killing you, I'm sorry, but this is all that there was. Few kicks on what she did. Her first All By Myself was hit with a lead in All By Myself. Just gentle. And then as she built, she started adding the growl behind it, and then she pops open at the top. For myself, that self, which is a little bit of kind of this sound, which is, as funny as it is, that's a Celine Dion thing of kind of pulling the sound back a little bit, and she did that by myself. I know I'm over exaggerating it, but that pulled back slightly overdeveloped vowel is a very, very common thing that Celine Dion does, and she just did it, which means she's listened to this song a lot, so much that she's even like bringing in some of the same technique and style choices, probably not on purpose too. Okay, let's go back to Charisse, and again, better quality recording. I am taking that into consideration, and I triple apologize for that Morissette recording, but you deal with what you got. Here we go.
All by myself.
Same timid approach.
All by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure.
She's still delaying. She's still very timid on that approach. She's still pinging it out to the front. And if you notice, as she's going through this verse section, there's less of that air as what Morissette was doing, and less of the ad-libs and trills.
Love so distant and obscure remains the cure.
Here we go.
All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself. Don't wanna live all by myself anymore.
Okay, so she didn't jump right into the high note. I also want to notice something that she's doing, something that Morissette is doing, and something that Celine Dion also does, is a throw away that first note or first high note. So it's, oh God. Kaylee, you might have to edit this, but, so it's all by like it's thrown away instead of later on, all by myself, which is held and brought forward. So they all did the same thing, where their first approach, they hit it and they throw it away. That's part of what they're doing with their head. It's not a technique thing to do it with your head, but visually think of it, hit and throw it away. And then the second time that you hit it, you hold on to it a little bit more. The third time you open up a little bit more, and then you really kick it into overdrive with maybe a little like, oh by myself, you know, like that growl that goes behind it as you're getting into the grit and the feeling of it. But they're all doing that, which is something that Celine Dion did. Kind of interesting. Okay, we're going to skip this piano part. Sorry.
All by myself.
That's so beautiful right there.
Don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
That Wait. Okay, we're going to rewind it. We're going to rewind it. Don't worry. I want you to see. So beautiful. I want you to see as she's hitting that anymore, that you can see anymore. It's like this ping. You can see it in her face that she's pinging. And watch her body. She's sitting down into this note. And when you do that, your shoulders drop back, everything relax, and you can open up. A lot of my warm-up drills that I do in my Facebook group and in my courses, as you're hitting a high note, the last thing you want to do is reach up. You actually want to sink down into it. So I'm going to rewind it. As she hits that, watch as she hits her first one, all by my, and she's going to throw it away. Then the second one, she's going to hang on to it. And then the third one is when she's going to fully ping it and sit down into that puppy.
All by myself.
There's a throwaway.
Don't wanna be
Hold it.
all by myself.
Now ping and sit. Yep.
By myself.
Grit. Let's see if she sits.
All by myself. Don't wanna live by myself.
Here we go. See? The bend down, the open space, the ping at the top.
By myself. Don't wanna live by myself anymore. By myself anymore. By myself anymore.
Beautiful. Now, let's go see how Morissette did it. Again, reminder, not the most professional of recording, but still, we can dig this through. Grit. Okay, so she did very, very similar technique. Man, their voices are actually extremely similar to each other technique-wise. There are stylistic differences, but it's the same kind of thing. Super ping, super placing. She felt that the notes were coming. The bigger notes were coming, so she lifted up to approach it. There's that ping, there's a big open space. She did lean back while Charisse didn't, which technique-wise is better to head forward. However, showmanship-wise, the audience tends to like people to lean back more. It shows more of a struggle, or at least looks like a struggle. And as an audience, we like to kind of feel that. So that can definitely be a choice for performance and not necessarily a vocal choice. Go ahead and click here for my free cheat sheet on how to sing like Morissette Amon. Click here if you're new to singing and you want to improve your voice fast. And fellow singers, come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next song. La la la.